Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto and this weekly update on Zilliqa. I'm sensing a little bit of frustration and impatience in the air across crypto Twitter. A few people are a little bit skeptical about this now and thinking, right, a lot of other projects seem to be flying with Polkadot on a push. Solana's just tearing assholes out. You've got loads of rides going there. Zilliqa is tinkering around this region and nothing to the upside majorly or nothing to the downside majorly either. So throughout this video we'll have a chat and we'll talk about some key levels where we could potentially invest and then some price targets and take profit regions on the way up. If you are new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button and let's crack on. This video is in partnership with Cointelegraph's Markets Pro. Go ahead and check it out. It is a solid platform if you want to get news alerts directly as they happen, the same time as Cointelegraph reporters get their alerts. Check it out, the link is in the pinned comment and the description. So Zilliqa, USDT pairing, daily time frame. I use a Huobi chart as it has got a lot of data. We've had quite a few issues recently. I mean, over the last 6 to 12 months, blockchain issues, but they all get solved. And then we've had that issue of the bridge with Polygon. They unfortunately got hacked, so it's not been the best time for it really. But for me, long term, this is a solid hold. The team they have in place, I truly back. We have Amit Kumar, we have Colin Miles. Remember the whole development team behind that? I think it's a sturdy ship, but people have been invested in this for quite a while now. I remember talking about Zilliqa back in August of last year, and people were buying. People have rode this wave all the way up and all the way down. Maybe took profit. If you did, happy days. If you didn't, then still hold on. But for me, I just think it's lacking a little bit of bullish news. I mean, we've got so many partnerships going. Maybe the amount of partnerships that they're creating is maybe diluting the price action a little bit. Who knows? But for me, I think ecosystem wise, it is growing at a rapid rate. The amount of people they are bringing on now, people as in partnerships or building on their blockchain, is a great long-term prospect. I think eventually once all these projects are active and bringing in new users and bringing in money at the end of the day, that's going to enhance the Zilliqa ecosystem. A little bit of a lull, I would call this now. Not much going on, even though we've had a nice rise from the bottom. This has pretty much just followed Bitcoin. We've had a 143% rise so far. But for me, all is good. I'm staking Zilliqa, earning GZIL. Remember, there's only around maybe 4 to 6 weeks left of GZIL staking left, so that's running out quick. So get your GZIL while you can, get that last bit of staking done, and then what you do if you wish to continue staking and earning them ZILs, then crack on. I think it's 12 to 13%, which is currently a decent rate, and if you're managing to sell those at around 10 cents, happy days. In terms of price analysis though, for me, it's just another opportunity to buy into it. Like I've mentioned throughout all my videos, if you watch all my videos, you might get bored of me saying this, and hopefully once September's out of the way, I won't be able to say about this again, but I still expect a little bit of a drop in September. That's only due to historical facts. If we do get a drop on Bitcoin, because over the last 10 years, September is the only month where we have seen a negative growth rate throughout the entire period of Bitcoin. It's around about -2% on Bitcoin over the last 10 years. If we do get a pullback, and I'm not expecting much, we're currently at, let's have a look at Bitcoin, currently at 47k. If we do get a pullback, I'm expecting only a little one to here, around 43k, which would marry up nicely with tapping that moving average 50, and that would be great for the long-term growth of this cycle, because a nice tap on at moving average 50 is good. We get taps on it on the way down, and on the way up we had some taps here, taps here, taps here. So for me, I think we will get a tap there. If that does happen, not guaranteed, but if it does, the price of altcoins will also drop. I've got a few key levels marked up here, so if you look at this entire move, I've got a Fibonacci on here and I've got this level of support. What I would do is place some orders and I will ladder them down from 0.096, so that's 9.6 cents, all the way down to around here, which is 618, 0.0078, so that's 7.8 cents. May not get picked up down here because look at this region here. This green band is a nice level of support. So that might be the bottom there, around 8.4 cents. But if you're looking to buy and top up, ladder some orders in within that range. When I say ladder, for example, if you've got $1,000, break it down into 4, so 250 here, 250 here, 250, you get the score. So just ladder them in that region. Remember though, we may just come down and test this 50 and then push on. So if we do, that's a potential drop to here, which is close to that moving average, moving average 50. And then we also have that tapper at 382. So that's around 9.6 cents and then push on, because I fully expect a huge push, not just on Zilliqa, but all altcoins going into Q4, so October to January next year. I think we're really going to be into some parabolic, and that's when a lot of money will be made. If we do not get that drop, and if you're looking to take profit, then we can have a look at a few key levels. So we've got a level, this is a weekly level of resistance up at 13 cents. That could be a decent area for you to first take profit. So if we do bounce off his 20, now his 20 is moving nicely. If we do bounce off his 20, that's going to be the first area we reject there. A bit too far. If we do bounce up to here 13 cents, that's going to be where we're going to be reject, and then we'll break through that way. So I'm not going to go into any further levels above that, because 13 cents is still a massive area for us to get through. So if we do break through that, whether that's in an hour or within a couple of weeks, what I'll do is jump straight into another price analysis video. But I am doing weekly updates on Zilliqa now, so I will, whatever comes first, whether at 13 cents or the next weekly update, I will jump in some more price analysis. So that's your buy zones, that's your sell zones, and I'm more in favour short term, over the course of the next 1 to 4 weeks, a drop. If that happens, happy days, top up, hold on for dear life, because I think this is a multi-dollar asset at some stage, whether that be on this cycle or going into the future. It definitely has the legs to do that. So that is price analysis on that, really. Let's take a quick look at the BTC pairing. This is a little bit different from this chart. If you look at these blue levels, these are monthly levels, and these dark blue purple levels are weekly levels. We're currently below this weekly level, which we rejected, and we failed to close any daily candles above it. So that's your first target. If you're looking to take profit, maybe 238 satoshis. But if you look at this entire move, which is still in play, I'm still looking at buys down here, around 200 satoshis. So if you're looking for buys, place some orders here. Maybe get that drop down, do that golden ratio, retrace it, and then maybe reject off that 238 and then push on. What we'll do is, though, if we do break above this 238, I'll jump into some more price analysis too. So that's buy zones, a couple of sell zones there. I'm not going to go too wild on the BTC pair because I know not many people trade it. Let's just have a look at the Valkyr Indicator, so what's going on here. Zilliqa USDT. We had a bit of a sell signal here, there, which brought us down. We hit a level of resistance, this green band, and we've dropped down to around here. So that's that. So that would have been a decent drop. If you're looking to check this indicator out, you'll find my link for a Discord in my description of this video. If you look down here, we had a nice buy signal. We hit this level of support here. Coming all the way down, tap, oversold on the outside. Bang, straight up. So that does give you some good key indicators when you could potentially buy. If you go right down into the lower time frames, I mean, if you want to do some scalping, it also works on that as well. If you zoom right in, so it works exactly the same here. As you can see, buy signals on that area of support, sell signals on the area of resistance, so that's going to come down like that. So that does give you a good indication of potential buys and sells. So that's going to do it for this update on Zilliqa. If you're feeling impatient, hold on, because I think it's going to be a wild ride. Potentially not this month, but going into Q4 it's going to be exceptional. So that's going to do it for today's video. Just an update on Zilliqa and my thoughts. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.